Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea, and I have another word from the Lord to release to you guys today. And the title of today's word is called Letting Go, New Level Focus. Okay? Letting go, new level focus. Now, this word is going to be pertaining to two different groups of people. So just make sure that you pay attention and that you test the spirit and take this word back to the Lord. Okay? So this will be coming from a dream that the Lord gave me. I'm not going to be going through the entire dream. I may give parts of it, but I'm going to mainly focus on the revelation that the Lord wants me to share with you guys today. So, in the beginning of this dream, the Lord is speaking to a particular groups of people where you have been in a waiting area with God, like a waiting space. In this dream, it was just like a blank space, but I could tell that these people were trapped there in this blank space. There was no furniture or nothing, anything like that. It's just like a blank space. But they were trapped in this space and they couldn't get themselves out, and they wanted me to get them out, but I couldn't get them out either. And what the Lord is saying here is that for some of you that are in this waiting space, you have been trying to rely on people that you may look up to, people that you have been following, because this was pertaining to ministry when I had this dream. But you have been idolizing prophets, preachers, teachers, apostles, whoever you believe that they are the one that is supposed to help you come out of this thing. But God is letting you know, some of you today, that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is the only one that is going to save you and pull you up out of this place where you are trapped in. It is not the person that you have been looking up to or feeling like they have what it takes to get you out, because it's not them that's going to save you. It's Jesus Christ that is going to save you. So for whoever this part of the word is for, take your focus off the pastor, take your focus off the preacher, take your focus off the teacher or the prophet, and put your focus on the Lord, because the Lord is the only one that is going to be able to get you out of this trapped place. Okay? So in this dream, they had their stuff packed up, and so they were expecting me to come be the one to come pull them out and save them out of this door. And I know for me, I have had people reaching out to me for help, believing that I'm their answer to their help. And I'm not the answer to their help. Jesus Christ is the answer to their help. There are times where God will give us prophetic words and answers to certain people's prayers, but there are other times where your help is going to come from the Lord, and He wants you to seek Him for the answer. He wants you to seek Him for whatever it is that you're needing for Him, because it's not going to come from the person you have made an idol in your life. It's not going to come that way. And so if you have put a prophet, a preacher, a teacher, evangelist, or anybody on a pedestal, you need to take them off the pedestal, because they're not your savior. Jesus Christ is your savior. Okay? So then in the next part of the dream, I saw one of the girls that was trapped in this open space that couldn't get out of this door. I saw her in a hallway, and she was like trying to flag me down, and she had her stuff packed. She was trying to flag me down to try and get me to help her. But in this dream, I wasn't trying to help her with all the stuff that she had, taking it through like all these different hallways, and her stuff was really heavy. And I wasn't trying to take her stuff all the way down these different hallways for her to get to her destination. And so what the Lord revealed to me is that two things. One, some of you are trying to get out of this waiting space illegally. God has not told you to leave yet, but you're wanting to do things on your own. So for whoever that is, take that back to God, because it's not time for you to leave this place. For others of you, God has released you, or He's about to release you. And you're, again, looking for this particular person, whether this is a prophet, preacher, teacher, listening to or watching. You are expecting them to help you get to your destination. And like in this dream, her stuff was really heavy. It was a lot to carry, and I did not want to take all these her things down all these hallways just to try and get her to her destination, to help her find where she's supposed to go. She didn't even know yet. She just trying to figure it out. God is saying that you have been seeking somebody else for help, and you need to be seeking Him for your help. Okay? He is saying that this is not their burden, that you need to lay your burdens down to God. Okay, you've been asking for help from a particular person, or you've been seeking help from somebody that don't have what you need, because Jesus has what you need. And He's saying, lay your burdens to him. Give your burdens to him, okay? And he is going to be the one to direct you and lead you to where he's trying to take you to this next destination. This was a school setting. So from the beginning of the dream of the girls being trapped all the way until the end of my dream, this was in a school setting, okay? All of us are in the school of God, but we are all on different levels and different classes. All right. And so in this dream, it was a high school setting where there was lockers in the hallway and stuff like that. And so then I went to a classroom because I didn't want this girl to see me / find me. Okay. This was God leading me somewhere else. He did not want me to help this particular woman. He wanted her to basically find God, to seek God for her help and not me. Okay. And so God pulled me into this classroom to get me away from this woman that was trying to flag me down for my help. So for this part of the message is going to be more towards the leaders, where God has already gave you another position in the spirit. He has upgraded your position. He has promoted you in the spirit. And if this part of the word is for you, you already know that you've been promoted in the spirit. This is not new news to you, okay? It's more so confirmation to you. And so God is trying to tell some of the leaders that's been promoted in this hour that you're not going to be able to just help these particular people that you were helping before in the same way that you were, because of the promotion that he has given you, because of the elevation that he has given you for his glory. Okay. So you're not going to be able to cater to a certain type of group of people anymore. And so he's taken you into a different level of teaching, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He's giving you a lot more because of the new level of growth that he has given you. It has already happened in the spiritual realm, and now you're about to see it manifest in the physical. And in this dream, when I got into this classroom, I was asking the people, like, where was the classes I needed to take, or where was specific classes at? And I was asking them. It was because it was like I didn't spend enough time studying, or I wasn't paying attention in a certain area of my life to know what classes I was supposed to be taking, or what these classes were. And then in this dream, I remember trying to figure out what classes a particular person was taking. And I was asking them how to get to certain rooms, and these certain rooms had certain numbers attached to them. And I'm going to get into the numbers for who this part of the word is for. But I was trying to figure out what room this particular person was in. And when I was trying to ask these people in this class, you know, like, where are these rooms at? Or are these certain particular classes that I'm really supposed to be taking? I had a vision in the dream that I saw this person, and they were like sitting and attending class, and they were just being present, and they were just paying attention. Okay. So for who this part of the word is for the leaders, again, if you're a leader and God has already revealed to you that you've been promoted, you've been elevated in the spirit, you're about to see these things happen. God is saying that there is somebody that you're supposed to be working with in this new level, and he has given them, this could go two ways. He has already put them in class, meaning they're already focused on this thing that's supposed to come to pass, whether this is a project, a business dealing, a partnering of some kind. This also can pertain to a marriage union, but take that back to the Lord. He's already has them focused on the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for this thing to come to pass. And so because they're already focused, he's now about to put you into the same classes as them, meaning whatever he's teaching them, he's about to be teaching you, or have your focused on the same thing that he has them focused on, so that this thing he wants you to work with them on can come to pass. And then for some of you, this is actually sort of a confirmation that you need to start focusing on whatever it is he's told you to focus on for this particular thing to come to pass. Again, a project, a business dealing, whatever this is, a podcast, whatever. You need to start focusing on it. So there is one person in this dealing between the two of you that knows more than the other, okay? So one of you, this could be confirmation that you need to start focusing on whatever this is that God has revealed to you that needs to be worked on, because this other person is not going to be in class until you are in class. I hope that makes sense. For some of you, the person that knows more is already focused on it, and God is about to put you in the same level of focus as they are. He's about to be revealing to you the things that he needs you to pay attention to, and it's very important that you pay attention to these things, okay? And for others of you, this is like a warning or a confirmation that you need to go ahead and start focusing on that thing, because God can't reveal to the other person more about it until you start focusing. And once you start focusing, he's going to bring the other person into focus as well. Again, I hope that makes sense. Take it back to the Lord. That should just be confirmation for some of you. And so there were a few numbers in this dream that I need to go over for those of you that know that you have been promoted in the spirit and it's about to happen in the physical. Some of you, your ministries are about to grow, so that's why you cannot cater to a particular group of people anymore. You may be able to help them, but you're not going to be able to help them like they've been receiving help before, if that makes sense. So some of your ministries are about to grow. Some of your businesses are about to grow. Clientele is about to grow, whatever this may look like for you. And so for some of you, you may have been inspired by somebody that may have only had, a few hundred or a few thousand followers or subscribers, but they've been promoted in the spirit. So you're going to see these same people that were helping you. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to see that they have 100,000 followers or hundreds of thousand followers, because God has promoted them. And so because their audience is growing, God is growing with them. So you may see things change in their ministry. So it may not be the same as always. They may not be able to cater to you and whatever you're going through like they was before. If you're still called to their ministry, you will see radical change in speed, like a speed of growth happen with these people, because again, they've been promoted. So just know that their ministries are going to change. They may start doing things differently, or the level of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that God has given them is increased, and it's going to change. You may have felt more of a connection to them, but God has just increased them because they have a wider audience now, and you will start to see that with some of your leaders, okay? I don't know why I needed to say all that, but I guess I did. So let's get into the numbers that I have here from my dream. The first number that I had in my dream was 2001. Okay, so a lot of these numbers were years. So these numbers that I'm going to give y'all with Strong's Concordance biblical meanings, Greek and Hebrew, they still may register to you in another way, because these numbers were given to me as like year dates, like years. Okay, so the first number was 2001, and it means to grow stronger. I persist, insist, am more urgent. Okay, and then under the helps word studies, it says focused. So again, for the leaders, for some of you who may know about a particular thing that the Lord is leading you to focus on, he's saying it's time to be more urgent about it and to focus on it. This is to grow you and the other person, and this is for the work of the Lord. So it's time to be persistent and more urgent about this particular thing. Okay, so 2001 in Hebrew means Haman. Okay, it means Haman. Usage says to rage, be turbulent. All right, this is God saying that to the people that have tried to come against God's will for your life and what God wanted to put together with you and whoever else, whether it be a marriage promise, whether it be business connections, whether it be promotion, whether it be destiny helpers. The people that have tried to get in the way of this were like Haman, and the same traps that they tried to set up for you, they're going to fall in, and God is going to deal with them. It says to rage, be turbulent. So God is not pleased with what these people have done, and he says vengeance is mine. Okay, and so that is what 2001 means in Hebrew. And the next number that was in the dream was 2016. 2016 in Greek means notable, manifest, glorious. Okay, so God is saying that this thing that he has you focusing on or working on is going to manifest in the physical, all right? And it's all for God's glory. So this notable part, it means that this is something you will be in class learning about, but also it will be notable to the people that it's supposed to be for. Whoever God is calling this project or this business dealing or this whatever it is to come to pass, whoever it's for, they will be able to notice it. This thing will manifest and it will be glorious, okay, for God's glory. So 2016 in Hebrew means the contrary, okay? So God is saying basically, it doesn't matter what your circumstances look like for who this is for. You will see the manifestation of what he has already shown you has happened in the spirit, okay? So your physical circumstances may look different, but God is about to turn it around for who this is for. Again, this is pertaining to those of you that know that you've already been promoted in the spirit. You're about to see it happen very soon in the physical, okay? The next number that I saw was 2015. And 2015 in the Strong's Concordance in Hebrew means to turn, overturn, okay? So that situation that you are in, God is about to overturn it, okay? It's about to turn into what he told you it was, okay? You're about to see it happen. 2015 in Greek means appearance, appearing, manifestation, glorious display, all right? So for some of you that have been promoted, it is about to be manifested. You're about to see this glorious display, okay? And this glorious display is going to be the Lord's glory that is going to be shining through you. This display of the goodness of the Lord, you are going to see it and other people are going to see it, okay? It's going to be in your appearance, all right? And the last number was 2006, okay? In Greek means convenient, necessary. The usage says necessary, suitable, fit, okay? So God is saying that it is necessary, suitable, and fit for you to be in this class, to be in this learning with God, to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this business dealing, of this project, of whatever this is. It could be a nonprofit organization, it could be a podcast, it could be whatever the Lord has spoken to you about. It's necessary, suitable, and fit for you to be focused on this thing so that God can get the glory out of it, okay? Continue to seek the Lord, all right, and just ask God what you need to be focusing on so that you can be in agreement and in alignment with whatever this thing is, so this can come to pass. There's a video I did about two people having to work and like stay up late or something, like with coffee or something like that. I will link the video down below, but basically I believe the word was pertaining to working with somebody on something and being focused and being in class too. I believe they were in class. So when I find the video, I will link it in the description. So if this part of the word pertains to you and God has been telling you you're going to be working with somebody, you can refer to that video and watch that video and see if it gives you more confirmation or take it back to the Lord. You guys, that is it for this word. I will see y'all in the next video and y'all have a blessed day. Bye.